What we are doing right now is we're going to watch the fork of the Litecoin network. And one of the interesting things that's going to happen is Litecoin blocks will be coming out. And when 137.111 comes out, Litecoin Block Explorer, then we are going to have the fork happen. So it's a little ways out. Sit back and enjoy the music. Nothing happening right away. My estimate's about 40 or 50 minutes out from the fork. So we're just going to watch the price here and enjoy some music. So next up is Shapes and Sizes Original Mix by Midas. That was awesome. I think I'm going to put myself on the stream here, so let's click the button for that. Right, right there. I'm behind the block explorer. Hold on, guys. Click this, click this, click this. All right. Hey, I want to show off my shapeshift shirt. Take a look. This is the fox that transforms one crypto into another. This is going to be a fun event just because we're hanging out for the first time in a while. My last crypto live stream was like long time ago. So this is just kind of fun getting together with you guys and watching some crypto go by. The event we're watching right now is a fork of the Litecoin network, and it seems kind of like a scammy fork. I mean, the developers are creating new tokens for themselves on the forked chain, which, you know, doesn't really sit right with me. A lot of new tokens. So I'm not really here to publicize their fork so much. It's just to have an excuse to get on the air and have some fun with you guys. So we're going to play some music now, and we'll watch the blocks go by. This is a live block explorer here, so it should be updating as we watch it. If it doesn't, I'm going to find a different one. Our next song is from Blackmill, one of the best chill step groups that I've ever heard. This song is called Lucid Truth. Enjoy. Great song. If you ever want to relax, take a look at Black Mill. That's Black Mill, spelled like the color black, and then like the color mill. I guess I'm kind of wasting my breath, but you can see it up there, the word Black Mill. It's pretty nice. They do music like that. So if you want to just like, but still have some bass to the song, if you know what I mean? Because there's like relaxation music that's like tick it, tick it, tick it, tick it, tick it. That's not what you want, right? So look up Black Mill. I'm sure you'll enjoy their music. Our next song is going to be from Midas, another of my favorite groups. Very similar genre. If you like this genre, you should actually just look up Midas and then like build a radio station. If you use Pandora, use them as a seed on Spotify. You can right click and choose like browse to radio or whatever you choose. It's a radio. It has radio in it, and it doesn't mean buttons. It means like a variety of music similar to that. So like this is a music show right now because what's happening to Litecoin? Look at that green line up there. This is the Litecoin price. See if I can reach it. Oh, my finger. Oh, it's cut off. It's like flat. It's like nobody's even trading Litecoin right now. But in about, let's see, what block are we on? Like we're about 30 minutes away from a Litecoin fork, and we might see some price movement at that time. Of course, we might not. I want to know how many of you guys are shorting Litecoin right now. There's a question in the chat. How hard will Litecoin fall after the fork? I think it's going to maybe have no effect at all. But anyway, let's listen to a song, and then we'll get more into that. This is going to be Forever, original mix. Let me start over. This is going to be a song. Okay, that's enough drums. Okay. That was nice, I guess, at the end. That was kind of funny. So one of the fun things we can do while we wait for this fork, because besides turn on the camera, where's the camera? One of the fun things we can do besides wait, and besides watch the blocks go by, because let me tell you, I've watched plenty of cryptocurrency blocks go by in my lifetime, and they get old after a while. One of the things we can do is get to know each other. There's dozens and dozens of people in the chat right now, if you count 1 dozen as dozens of dozens. So what I'm going to do is create a poll and put that in the chat right now. And you're going to see that poll show up there before I even said I'm going to create it, because that's the way time works. It goes backwards when you're moving backwards. And if you click that and give an answer, what I'm asking you is, are you involved with Litecoin? Option 1, I've never owned it. Option 2, perhaps a little. And option 3, I love Litecoin. So we're going to find out how Litecoin oriented our group is today. You know, I usually stream Bitcoin oriented things, but today we're doing a Litecoin stream. So let's find out. Does anyone actually care about Litecoin? I'm going to put the results on the stream, but first let's listen to Life of Sin, which maybe is not quite perfectly named, but you'll like it anyway. Okay, so we conclude that Kronos has no idea how to use the internet. There's a service called Strawpoll, which does do polls, and apparently I can answer my own poll. So I went ahead and answered option number 2, even though there was a guy going, number 3, pick number 3, my lord, pick number 3. But I went with option 2, and then I shared a link that no one could click on, or they could click on it and get HTTP 404 not found. That was really exciting. So I'm going to get a new polling service that allows other people to answer the poll, because I found that if you ask more than one people, then you get more interesting results. So even though I answered the poll, nobody else could, so that wasn't that great. So you're gonna have to sit tight. By the way, the Block Explorer is crashing. You saw over there, it's like, help, help, help. That's because everybody's interested in watching how many blocks is. I think it's because the service that I'm getting blocks from is overloaded by interested people, but maybe it's just because I'm not very good at computers. So anyway, let's listen to more music while I struggle with my finances. I didn't mean to say that. And then we'll do another thing. So I'm actually going to give you one of my more favorite songs. Let's bring up Blackmill again. Can you see anything I'm doing? No. Good. Okay, so Blackmill. Let's see. Blackmill is a great artist. Not Black Bear. That's a terrible artist. We're going to listen to this. Coming right up. By the way, I know you might not be getting much out of this stream right now. It's mostly application errors, so I'll tell you about this trick instead. If you ever want to select some text and you're selecting with your mouse, and instead of just click and drag, you can double click, and on the second click, you keep your mouse button held down. Double clicking selects a word at a time. See this? A whole word. When you double click on something, it selects the word. And then if on the second click you hold your button down and then you drag, check it out. It starts selecting words. So there's your shortcut of the day. If you want to select some words, is double click. On the second click, keep your button down, and then you can select the words, and it won't let you grab in between, like just the letters, which is nice. Okay, so we didn't learn anything about Litecoin, Bitcoin, or other crypto, but at least we can click a mouse. That's a nice thing you can learn here on this show. So yes, we are definitely bombarding the Litecoin Block Explorer here. It has only application error to offer us. The poll results are interesting. I'm going to put those on the screen in a minute. If you haven't answered the poll yet, be sure to click the button in the chat, which is that way, I guess, over there. Yeah, go look at the chat. It says, here's a better link, and there's a link right there. Click that, answer the poll. I want to hear how involved you are or have been in Litecoin. I want to get your take on that. So, after that, we'll do another poll, so that'll be fun. I'm going to play one more song from Blackmill, and then we're going to move to a new artist. So let me know if you like Blackmill. I'm going to be keeping my eyes on the chat. I want to hear what you guys think, because after all, if it weren't for you, I would be all alone in a room watching a chart. I guess I kind of am. Never mind. Never mind. All right, music time. Beautiful. That's one of the big reasons I do this streaming is it gives me an excuse to put on some headphones and enjoy some great music. We're going to take something a little bit more upbeat here coming up next. So hope you like some yeah, something like that. So I've just refreshed the little thing here, and as you can see, my finger, my finger. Less than 1 minute ago, we had block 1104, and as you can see above me there, 1111 is what we need. That's just 7 more blocks. Then we're going to see the fork happen. You can see the market getting a little bit more volatile there. Not a lot of movement though. I'm doing the math and I'm getting a difference of 7 blocks. Blocks come out every 2.5 minutes on average, so we can expect 7, 14, and 3, 15 and a half minutes away from the fork on average. We could see something as little as 10 or as much as 20 would be within the relative reasonable bounds of the wait time for the fork here. Now, if you have Litecoin and you're interested in this scammy fork that we're streaming right now, you should withdraw them from a wallet. You have just enough time with these 6 blocks to click withdraw, get your Litecoin into your own wallet. You can use a wallet like Electrum LTC. Just Google for Electrum LTC and then don't click the ad that steals your money. Click the actual one that doesn't steal your money. It's so difficult to work with crypto because everybody's trying to steal your money. And download that, move your Litecoin in. If you get that withdrawal on a time, you'll control the Litecoin just in time for the fork. If your coins are in an exchange, it is very, very unlikely that the exchange is going to give you the forked coins that come out of that. So control your own private keys. At that point, if you control your keys, you can take it slow and steady to figure out how to actually access your Litecoin Cash, if that's a thing. So yes, we're streaming a scammy fork right now. Litecoin Cash is a copycat of Bitcoin Cash where the developers created a whole bunch, millions and millions of Litecoin Cash for themselves as part of the fork. So yeah, they're basically just trying to get rich quick, and I'm just having an excuse to play some cool music. I'm also playing a game up here. It's called 2048. You can find it at 2048game.com if you want to play it yourself. I'm going to keep playing that, but first I want to put the poll results up. Are you involved with Litecoin? I have to hide myself. Oh, well, let's see. Half of us have never owned it. Half of us have owned less than one, which is about $200 worth at the time of this broadcast. And then a tiny slight, that's one person says, I love Litecoin. Let me turn myself back on so you can see me going, I love Litecoin. This is me. I love Litecoin. Did you know I clicked that? I'm just kidding. I didn't click that. Somebody else did. Anyway, one Litecoin lover in the chat today. Our next poll is going to be a thing where I ask you questions. You're going to have to wait for that. In the meantime, enjoy this song. It is going to be Shock Diamond. Why am I hiding again? Bring me back. Shock Diamond. This is a pretty epic song, so hold on to your seats and enjoy.
In and out of you, but I know that you're there. I got you, super
Love that. Great time to choke, right? Choke on your own spit. Great thing to do when you're doing a broadcast. Yes. You know what I want to do tomorrow? I want to wake up in the morning, start a broadcast, choke on my own spit. That'll be so great. The reason I'm saying this is because I did nearly do so. However, I have recovered, so great news to everyone. I survived also from getting my giant number back into the corner. Do you see it floating around in the middle for a while? That's really bad. You want the biggest number to be in the corner, so that's good. Anyway, that was Shock Diamond by AU5. One of my new favorite songs is what I was going to say. So I'm throwing this poll in the chat. If you haven't answer the poll yet, take the chance to do that. One last chance there. The chat is over there. Let's see what it says. Buying things on the darknet. Where are you looking at the block height? You guys are so naughty. And then the poll. Click the poll. My computer is struggling with its frame rate. Okay, we're back to normal. And what we're going to do right now is refresh the blocks. I am at bchain.info/LTC. That is https://bchain.info/LTC. That's where I have the blocks. And we are 4 blocks away from the fork block. Block number 1111, as you can see above my head, although I'm going to change that right now because why would I tell you the block number when instead I could tell you join the mailing list. If you get on that mailing list, I'll send you an email and it'll be spam. It'll be like, buy my crypto, it's great. So you should do that. You'll want that email from me. It's really good. So be sure to go there and do that. But anyway, 4 blocks away. Blocks come out on the Litecoin network about every 2.5 minutes, so just 10 minutes away. All right, now it's time to show the poll results. Let's take a look at the poll results. Where are the poll results? View results. Okay, so I didn't do a very good job on this poll because, where's the poll? How did you find out about crypto? Other is 75% of the answers, and that's kind of disappointing. That means I didn't do a very good job on the answers. The other choices are friend told me in person, 1, social media, 0. I figured we'd have a couple people who learned about crypto from social media, online news article, and the bottom, which is cut off, is a newspaper. I am an old person, and that got 0. It's so few, actually, that it's off the screen down there because nobody who's watching the stream ever has seen a newspaper before. But the reason I chose other, I answered this poll and chose other because I was selling something on Craigslist, which is a website where you can sell used things. Not everything used can you sell, such as used cigarettes are hard to sell on Craigslist, I think. Anyway, and the person said, will you accept, and he didn't say Bitcoin or any crypto. He said, will you accept, and then it was like this local currency thing that in his community, people had decided to make their own money. And I was like, wow, money besides dollars? Because I live in the United States where dollars is the only money. So I started getting into what is this? Other people using things other than dollars. And that's when I found out about Bitcoin. The year was 2012 and Bitcoin was $10. I was an idiot because I'm like, well, that's very interesting. And then I ignored it. I did not buy any Bitcoin after learning about it. And I missed out significantly. Well, I guess I missed out on 1,000 times profit, which would have been good. If I put in like $5 out of $5,000. Yeah, I do have some regrets in my life. So that's my story. I didn't get into crypto till much later, but I found out about it when it was $10. I guess that's worth something. Most of you guys didn't find out about it that early, probably. Although I would like to hear your stories. The other people who said other, throw them in the chat because I'm going to be watching for them. We're going to listen to another AU5 or all 5 song. This is going to be Snowblind, another one of my favorites. So sit back and enjoy my favorite music.
I'm running away from the past I left behind. I'm looking for answers, but I'm blinded by the light. I'm lost in the music, and I stay here for the night. I promise I'll be gone in the morning, out of sight and out of Snowblind.
Alright, that song ended just in time to watch an epic crash. Look at that. Well, what we're seeing on the screen right there, ding, 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 is me appearing and disappearing. I'm going to try to work on my frame rate here for a moment. Let's see. How are we doing? My lips are moving. Look at that crash. It's just about to hit me in the head. $224. The price is crashing as the fork has happened. You can see block number 1111 right there. That's the block number of the fork. So Litecoin, after this point, do not receive the bogus scam coin Litecoin Cash. Instead, they just only have Litecoin. Oh, that's so terrible. So, of course, Litecoins are worth less now that they don't have scam coin attached to them. So they're dropping in value. Now, we had no idea how much they would drop in value. And this is very interesting. They're dropping in value by about that much. Quite a bit. And you can see still going down. 224 from 228. Well, let's see. That's $4 out of $200. 2%. That's pretty significant. 2% drop. Yeah, that was interesting. Definitely worth the stream. We're going to watch the price continue to fall here. Meanwhile, I've got a pretty good game going of here 2048. Look at that right there. If you browse to 2048game.com, you can play this game as well. I bet you're not going to do as well as I am because I'm really focused on it because I don't own any Litecoin. So obviously I can focus on the game instead. I'm just kidding. I'm just like a pro 2048 player. Like I do Bitcoin in my free time, but what I really focus on is this game over here that I've never played before. That's my focus in life. So let's listen to Emergence by AU5 and watch the price continue to crash. I want to see some guesses in the chat. How low do you think it's going to go? I want to know, do you think it's going to go below 210? Do you think it's going to go below 200 in the next 10, 15 minutes? We're going to keep the stream on, watching that price come down. It's going to be fun. So join the party and enjoy Emergence by AU5.
Keep
Oh, I love it. Not everyone likes that kind of headache music where it's like, but some people are like, yes, this is such a wonderful headache. I'm so glad I'm listening to this. So we're seeing the price kind of stabilize around $224. I like that price. I hope it stays stable there. Some people talking about it going down to 180, 190, 200. It definitely can fall more in the next hour. You can see these false movements in crypto markets and other markets where it starts to crash and then some people are like, oh, it's going to crash a lot, and some people are like, this is the dip, buy the dip, and they buy it, and it actually is supported at that price for a while, but the overall trend is down and it breaks through it again. So just because we're seeing some resistance here at 224, 222 does not mean it's going to stay there. It could easily drop below 200 in the next hour. So that's enough of that weird headache music. We're going to switch back to some more pleasant music here. So let me do some clicking and some more clicking. And then one more click here, and we're going to have another song. And then we're going to enjoy some more watching prices go down while we listen. And this is going to be Give My Regards. Oh, that sounds nice. Yes. So much for that promise. Never mind, that song was exactly what I said it wouldn't be, but I kind of liked it, so I continued to listen to it. So I hope you did enjoy it too. So the fork has definitely happened. We've seen the price stabilize around 224. I guess that's it. We're going to keep streaming because I haven't lost this game. Although, did you see that moment where like all the pieces were stuck up on top and I couldn't move? That's exactly what you don't want. I had to move everything down. And there's that 2 up there in with my big numbers. I hate that 2. It's horrible. Ah! But anyway, at least my Litecoin is still worth $223. There's just some good in the world, even though that 2 is over there. There's some good things. So I see question in the chat, Chronos Crypto, are you making any trades on this? No, certainly not. I don't like to trade, and the reason is it's so easy to make the wrong trade, like so easy to make the wrong trade. And every time you make a trade, you pay a bit of commission on the trade in terms of slippage or in terms of just the exchange fees. I actually put a video out. You can look on the YouTube channel called 3 Hidden Costs of Trading. And I recommend you watch that if you haven't yet. Just search for Hidden Costs Trading on Google and you can find it that way as well. You'll find why I don't trade as much as you might think I would. So yes, the price is down, but hey, still not 0. So we're still waiting for Litecoin to hit 0. It's going to be a little bit longer, I guess. I'm going to keep playing this game because I really want to hit 2048. If I can double that number in the corner, I win. And so that would be pretty nice. I might just lose instead. But anyway, let's listen to another song. This is going to sound nicer than the last. That's my guarantee for you. Enjoy. That was so nice. Let's just do one more song, please. Just one more song. Okay, Chronos, one more song. Okay, a bunch of drums. Okay, so that's how the song ends. Thank you for joining us, guys. It is the top of the hour, and this is the top of the show. I did win the game. If you look up there, I did make it to the 2048. I had two 1024s like floating around on the board. If you saw that, I'm like, how do I? And I made dinosaur sounds to myself. I had my microphone off, so you just had to imagine the dinosaur sounds, and then I won. Yes, if you want to try to win this game, once again, just browse to 2048game.com. Try it yourself. It's not that easy, but it's not that hard either. If you really want a game like this that's actually deep, check out the game Threes for iOS or Android. It's Threes, Threes. It's a free game like this, but you actually use your brain while you're playing. I enjoy that game very much. I have it on my phone, which I'm not going to show on the camera. So yeah, do those things if you want. You can see the price moving down a little bit there, 219. That's okay with me. Hold stable, please. I'm going to go. You guys can keep watching the price if you want. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for enjoying the music. If you have any feedback, be sure to post below the video or in the chat because I'd love to hear what you want to see more of on this channel. I am here for you. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time. Where's the button? Here's the button. See ya.